Welcome to The Explainer. So today, we're diving deep into the invisible systems that guide our world. We're going to synthesize some really fascinating insights from social dynamics, digital privacy, and psychology, all to decode the hidden scripts that influence, well, just about everything. I mean, really think about it. We all operate on the surface, right? Based on what we see and hear. But what if there's a whole other layer to it all? What if beneath every single interaction, every click online, every decision we make, there are these unspoken rules and hidden signals just playing out? You know, the sources we look at suggest that in any given moment, there are actually two conversations happening at once. You've got the one you hear, the actual words being spoken. But then there's the one happening between the lines. It's like when you ask a friend if they're okay and they say, "I'm fine," but their shoulders are slumped. They won't make eye contact. Their body's telling a completely different story. That right there, that's the conversation of signals. So to really get a handle on this, we're going to break down 3 of these incredibly powerful invisible scripts. We'll start with the social script that governs how we interact with each other. Then we'll look at the digital script that's tracking our every move online. And finally, we'll get to the most important one of all, the internal script that you write for yourself. All right, let's kick things off with a pretty provocative perspective from one of our sources. It frames human attraction as this amazing case study in social decoding. Now, just a heads up, this is one interpretation, but it offers a really fascinating way to look at the biological and psychological signals that, honestly, most of us miss completely. So, one of our sources, the channel Your Inner Mirror, puts forward this really challenging idea. They argue that when it comes to romance, we're not just dealing with conscious feelings or what's socially acceptable. There's a deeper, biological imperative at play. It's like we think we're playing checkers, when really a game of evolutionary chess is unfolding just beneath the surface. The source calls this concept hypergamy, and it's presented as this kind of hidden system, like a continuous, unconscious audit of a partner's competence, their leadership, their drive. Now, according to this view, it's not about consciously judging someone's worth. It's more about this deep-seated evolutionary need for security. You know, like watching how someone handles a crisis or seeing how dedicated they are to their goals. Okay, so if this constant audit is happening, how does it actually work? Well, the source argues that because nobody likes direct rejection, signals of interest are often sent in a way that can be easily denied if they're not returned. It's a way of testing the waters without ever having to jump in completely. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Our source material takes these common phrases and totally